Welcome to the Community Difference Wylie, Season 2, hosted by Jackie Tobar and Paul Fisher. And powered by the Difference Media LLC. Today's show is hosted by Jackie Tobar with proven national title, and co-hosted by Juan Payon with JP Direct Health. And Vanessa Cole with The Way Leadership. The Community Difference Wylie was created to serve as a platform for local leaders and business professionals to showcase their expertise, values, and commitment to their community. Overall, the podcast aims to create a stronger sense of community in North Texas by highlighting the often overlooked or unnoticed good work being done by local leaders, businesses, and professionals. So sit back and relax as our host, co-host, and their guests share inspirational stories, experiences, thoughts and insights about being a professional, along with the opportunities for our businesses to serve our communities in very special ways. Because the Community Difference Wylie starts now.
Good morning, Wylie. Welcome to the Community Difference Wylie, the podcast where business development meets community involvement. I'm your host, Jackie Tobar, representing Proven National Title. At Proven, we specialize in closing a wide range of real estate transactions, whether residential or commercial, across all 254 counties of Texas. My motto is simple: give me one, I'll earn the rest. Let your real estate agent and lender know that you want to close your next deal with Proven National Title, and I look forward to helping you achieve a smooth and successful transaction. Today, we are excited to close out our shows by continuing the conversation about cause-based collaboration, collaborative marketing for innovative branding. I'd like to bring in my Season 2 co-host first so we can meet the team. Lyndon, bring him in. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Let me introduce who we have today. So we have Vanessa Cole with The Way Leadership. She is the visionary founder of The Way Leadership, specializing in bespoke coaching solutions for personal and team development. With a wealth of experience in project management, Vanessa seamlessly integrates strategic thinking with actionable insights to drive organizational success. Whether through one-on-one sessions, group coaching, or team workshops, she crafts tailored frameworks that foster sustainable growth and achievement. Ready to embark on a transformative journey? Vanessa says, let's start something new together. Welcome, Vanessa.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I'm excited to be here.
Yes. Now we've got Juan Payon with JP Direct Health. He is your trusted guide to affordable health insurance solutions at JP Direct Health. With a decade of experience as an independent insurance broker, Juan brings a passion for proactive protection, not just reactive solutions. Licensed across multiple states and fluent in both English and Spanish, Juan is dedicated to serving diverse communities with personalized care and experience. His extensive background in insurance, consulting, and client management ensures he understands your unique needs. His commitment to excellence has earned him national recognition and numerous awards for outstanding client service. Whether you're seeking coverage for yourself, your family, or your small business, Juan offers unparalleled market knowledge, flexible support, and a genuine desire to listen and understand your goals. Hey, Juan.
I need to record that intro because that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It took a while to perfect it, but I'm happy I did.
That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, I'm always happy to help anybody with any health insurance needs.
Awesome. Well, we also have 3 amazing guests today. And so, Lyndon, if you want to bring them in, and I'll get to introducing them. More ladies. Juan, you are 1 in a million right here.
Yeah, I mean, I got Landon in the background, but we're good.
Yeah. First, we're going to start with Miss Kimberly Patterson of White Rock Center of Hope. Vanessa brought in Kimberly, and we are going to introduce her. She is a CFRE, a dedicated advocate for nonprofit missions since 1996. Her passion for philanthropy has shaped her career, focusing on feeding, housing, clothing, and empowering individuals in need across the social services sector for over 2 decades. She's not only a certified fundraising executive since 2008, but also an active community volunteer and a recipient of the National PTA Lifetime Achievement Award. Kimberly's leadership extends to her role as development director at White Rock City Center of Hope, where she has served for 9 years, continuing her commitment to providing essential services to East Dallas residents. We are excited to have Kimberly join us today, and we look forward to hearing more about who she is and her life before the White Rock Center of Hope. Welcome, Kimberly.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Woo! Yes. Now we've got Diane Cassel. She's with Castle to Castle. And Juan brought in Miss Diane Cassel. She is the visionary founder of Castle to Castle, dedicated to amplifying the missions of nonprofits and making support accessible to all. With a passion for creating lasting change, Diane inspires communities to unite and be the change they wish to see in the world. As a mentor, Diane teaches business owners the power of purposeful networking and cause marketing to strengthen their brands and drive sales. Her commitment to service and sharing extends beyond business. She strives to empower people to live boldly and enrich our world. Diane, also a co-host of the Community Difference Plano, joins us on our Wylie show today to share her insights with our community. She's here to educate small businesses and nonprofits on her impactful contributions to cause marketing. Hey, Diane.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You know, this is my favorite topic. So when Lyndon decided to have this topic come up this year, it was like, oh my goodness. And then allow me to be on the other shows to talk about how easy this really is.
Yes, it really is. I'm so excited to hear your perspective for sure. And then we have Miss Tina Stilnecki, one of my favorite people, actually, not to be biased, but I am. We are very fortunate to have her join us today. She is a seasoned leader and CEO of the Wylie Area Chamber of Commerce. With over 2 decades of experience in local business development, Tina's journey includes pivotal roles as the Saxe Chamber of Commerce and the City of Murphy. Since joining the Wylie Area Chamber in 2018, initially as Vice President of Operations and now as CEO since 2023, she has been instrumental in fostering connections and opportunities for businesses in Wylie. Under Tina's leadership, the Wylie Area Chamber serves as a vital catalyst for local business growth and community development. By forging strong partnerships with entities like the City of Wylie, Wylie Economic Development Corporation, Collin College, and the Wylie ISD, the Chamber plays a central role in advancing the region's business interests. Through networking, mentoring, and engagement initiatives, Tina and her team are dedicated to empowering members and ensuring the prosperity of Wylie's vibrant business community. Tina, we are so happy and thrilled you're here. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. This is exciting. I'm always excited to hear everybody's comments and viewpoint on the subject. So thank you so much for including me. I appreciate it. I'll say thank you to Vanessa and always thanks to Jackie. So
That's awesome.
Yes, we are so thrilled that you guys are here. We are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to get into our What's Up Wylie segment where we get to tell you all about what's going on in Wylie. Stay tuned.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
Hey Texans, hold on to your hats. The Mesquite Championship Rodeo, newest sponsor partner of the Community Difference shows, is back, bigger and better than ever. Witness the heart-pounding action as the best riders in the world compete for glory. Feel the thrill of the chase, the raw power of nature, and the unbreakable spirit of the West. Don't miss your chance to be part of the legend. Get your tickets now for the Mesquite Championship Rodeo or win yours free just for watching the Community Difference shows.
Unwanted pests in your home can be stressful. From creepy crawlies to critters under the floorboards, they disrupt your peace of mind. But don't worry. All Pest Solutions is here to help. We offer a comprehensive range of safe and effective pest control solutions. We target all types of pests, big or small, including insects, rodents, and wildlife. All Pest Solutions, your local experts for a pest-free home. Breathe easy and enjoy your life again. Call today for a free quote. 972-442-1169 or email us at customerservice@allpestsolutions.com.
Buying a home? It should be an exciting time, not a stressful one. At Proven National Title, we understand that buyers want fast, reliable, transparent, seamless, convenient title and closing services. Therefore, our services are not limited to our office or yours. Let Jackie Tobar and all the fine folks at Proven National Title help make your dream of homeownership a reality. Call us today for a smooth and stress-free closing. Contact us at 972-752-8540 or email at jackie.tobar@provennationaltitle.com. Proven National Title. Give me one and I'll earn the rest.
And now, back to the show.
Welcome back.
Are you ready?
Because it's time for
What's Up, Wylie?
Welcome back, Wylie. I got a little trigger happy there. Sorry. We are going to talk to you now about everything that's going on in Wylie. And lately we've been all about events, but there's also some other things we like to touch on, topics like events, hiring, new business openings, major political, local political news, construction projects, city activities, etc. And with that, we are going to start with Miss Tina Stilnecki. Let us know what you got going on in Wylie.
So I am excited that, so this is kind of something that's already happened and then something that's coming up. We recently, on Tuesday, we graduated Leadership Wylie Class 20. So we are very excited about having our 20th class. And so that class concluded, and we're taking a breath for a couple days. And then on July 1st, we will be accepting applications for class 21. So starting a new decade, and just really excited about the program and the direction it's going, and some of the changes we're going to make. We're going to have a new facilitator, and we're excited about him. If you happen to be at the State of the Chamber address, then you would remember Drew Myers, and so he's joining us as our facilitator, and we're excited about that. And so that's kind of where we're at with programs, and that's just an example of some of the programs that the Chamber offers. I know that a lot of times we certainly think about the rodeo, and we think about now the women's conference, but the Chamber also really works on providing education for our members and the business community as a whole. And so the leadership project is really an example of that. And it does contribute to your growth as a leader. It also really opens up the community as a whole. I mean, even out to Austin. And so really showing you all the different things that are available to you as a community person here. So I would say that's what we're excited about right now.
Yes. Well, and this weekend there's something huge going on. Juan, what is that?
So this weekend we have Bluegrass and Ballard.
Woo!
One of the largest Wylie events where we black out. Yeah, look at that T-shirt. I mean, we literally closed downtown, and it's a huge event of car show, from classics to moderns to food, all the local vendors. It is an absolute greatest time. You don't have to worry about the heat, because you will be too busy to not worry about how hot it's going to be. It's going to be fun. I've been going on it for almost 12 years now. And every year I look forward to Bluegrass and Ballard because there's so much going on. So please come join us. Even if you're not in Wylie, just come check it out. It's a great time.
I love that. And speaking of downtown, Diane, have you been downtown lately?
Oh my gosh. So I'm so glad you asked that. Jackie mentioned that I'm one of the co-hosts. I get that honor to be a co-host of the Plano show, Community Different show. So obviously I live in Plano and I don't live in Wylie, but I will tell you, I adore downtown squares. And I get an opportunity every once in a while to go out and see Jackie, go out and see Lyndon and anybody else, Juan, and meet them for lunch or coffee. And I will tell you, if you're old school and you love a place that just reminds you of old school, and it's just a down home feel. So no chains of any kind. So local restaurant owners, local businesses, ladies, if you want to go to this cute little shop, oh my gosh, I found the cutest top and the cutest hat and they've got jewelry in there. There's 2 coffee shops. There is a whiskey tasting place, I'm not going to lie, and it's pretty cool. So yes, Wally. So I'm just saying that if you're kind of old fashioned like me, or you're just looking for a place to go and do something different, go check out downtown Wylie. It is a gem.
I love it. And Kimberly, have you been to our downtown? Are you looking forward to coming by?
I'm looking forward to it. I have not been there yet, but I do love Texas downtown, small towns, squares.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always have the neatest buildings.
Yeah.
Ours is popping for sure. I mean, any day of the week except Mondays usually. Mondays they take the day off, but there's still Shoemakers is still open. I know that La Flora is still open. Obviously the tanning salon's always open. And so, yeah, Vanessa, what do you have for us? I think there's some sort of fireworks happening over there. I don't know.
You better know it. So the City of Wylie fireworks is happening July 3rd. That is Wednesday, July 3rd at the Founders Park off of Hensley. Now, this event is hosted by the City of Wylie, the Wylie Economic Development Corporation, and Wylie Police Department. Fireworks begin at 9:45, so bring your family. There is food, there is live band, there is all this happening. But you know what? Bring you some bottles of water. I'm just saying. It's 9:45. It's still hot, so make sure you have your blanket and all, and be prepared to enjoy the festivities that are out there. Again, it's going to be at Founders Park, and the fireworks get started at 9:45.
Okay.
Ready for freedom.
Be ready for
Yeah,
and
rooting for freedom. That's right. I love it. And I want to tell you all about my very own women's leadership workshop that is happening August the 24th. It is Slim. She leads in ministry. Now, Slim is designed to empower and elevate female leaders, and I'll provide strategies for personal growth and effective leadership to serve in the kingdom. So I want you to come out and join us. It's a great way to network with like-minded women in ministry. But one thing you're going to leave with for sure is you're going to leave with biblical principles and tools to help you lead with confidence in the kingdom of God. So this workshop will be held Saturday, August the 24th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be at Wylie Nutrition, and that's located at 501 West Brown, Suite 100 in Wylie, Texas, 75098. So ladies, you can go online to my website, thewayleadership.com, to register, or you can find me on Facebook as well to register. I'm looking forward to you all joining. It's going to be a great time of excitement around the Word of God.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Vanessa.
Absolutely.
You know, one of the things I was going to mention when you were talking about the 4th of July thing, a couple weeks ago on a podcast that I was hosting with Scott Williams, and Wendell was there as a guest host. We had Craig Kelly, and he let us know of the city, and he let us know that whenever you go out to those 4th of July things, do not park at Kroger. Like, do not park at Kroger. Park at Founders, at the high school, at Cooper, at Draper. Do not park at Kroger.
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
You will get towed. If you just have $350 laying around, just hand it to somebody else and park over at Draper. You know, don't get towed. Do the right thing. I just got to emphasize that. But yes, I love the Slim thing. Vanessa is a huge advocate for leading, especially women, but leading. And I'm just super excited. I am expecting to be there at that Slim event on the 24th of August. That is my birthday weekend, so we'll see. But that's a good way to start my birthday weekend. And then also, we wanted to kind of make a little bit of a mention of our newest show sponsor, which is Robert Ridlin of Get Her Done. We are so excited that he has joined us as a sponsor, and we're going to be able to get him on as even a guest here sometime soon. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. We are excited. Anything else going on? Let's see here. Going down my list. Oh, a couple weeks ago, Lawyer's Title here locally in Wylie, they mentioned that they're hiring. So if you know an escrow assistant that needs a job or is looking to get out of their current job, definitely send them their way. Catherine Ginn would love to review their resume, so send them to her. And There was back and forth. Wylie Championship Rodeo. Tina, you mentioned it. You want to go a little bit further into it?
Sure. I always love talking about the rodeo. So it will be September 6th and 7th this year, which is the Friday and Saturday after Labor Day. So go have your vacation, come home, relax those couple days, and then plan to join us. The rodeo is held on Wylie ISD property. We're in their rodeo arena and at the FO Birmingham Ag area. And but you'll park it at Wylie High, and then we have shuttles. But the big thing I wanted to mention is that we have vendor registration is open on our website. So if you are a food vendor, if you're what we call a merchant vendor, so you have items that you want to sell, or if you're a business, then you can go in and you can just register on our website. You don't have to be a member. And there's all different pricing. And then, we have most of the time, especially on Saturday night, we'll sell out. The grandstands will be completely full. And then Friday night is very well attended. And so if you're looking for a business that, if you're a business and you're looking for a really unique way to connect with your customers, I would say the rodeo is it. It's a once a year event. It's the largest event that the chamber hosts and organizes. It takes all hands on deck. And so if you're really looking for that unique experience, I'd really recommend. And our booth prices are so affordable. So either way, that again, if you're a retailer or a business or a food vendor, so lots of opportunities, but that's really the big one.
I love it.
I'm gonna back Tina up on this. I'm gonna say the rodeo, the Wylie rodeo is awesome. It is just lit. It's just hot. It's fun. There's so much going on. Come join it.
The
and
Wylie
they want
rodeo is coming in hot.
Yeah.
It's coming in hot.
I can't wait. I'm going to start figuring out what pair of boots I'm going to wear to the Wylie rodeo.
Diane is always talking about some clothes and stuff. Lord, I want to go in her closet just to see what's happening up in there.
She has like 200 pair of boots. Like she is a boot
clothes, her appearance. I love it.
Yes. You have boots on right now, Diane?
I do. And it's so funny because I'm glad you asked, because usually the months of July and August are so hot in Texas that people start looking at me weird because my MO is boots. And I have many pairs of boots. I'm not going to tell you how many, but I will just say that I designed my new walk-in closet just for my boots.
Come on, tell us how many.
Oh my goodness.
Tell us how many, Diane.
How many? Come on.
Well, I had a contest recently online and I said, y'all want to guess how many pairs of boots I had? And they were all over the board. They were up in the range where I really want to be. And I will tell you that the number of boots that will fit on my new closet shelves are 66 pairs of boots.
Nice.
Now that's what the capacity is. And so people were guessing all over the board. And I said, if you guess right on, and they were guessing all around it, but they never did. I have a long way to go, people. I only have 28 pairs of boots.
Only.
Okay. I thought my 3 pair was too many.
I need to know what size.
My husband is on here saying how many. I think he's trying to come. I think he's thinking about our closet to see if it matches, if it comes close.
Hey,
he wants to get more boots.
I will say, the more cowboy boots you have, that means the more watches I can buy.
Oh, it's a tick dad, huh?
I'm not mad at you right there. I am not mad at you. You go
I love
on
this
that side of the
conversation.
store. I'm over on this side of the store, and we'll come back together.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, Wylie, we will be right back for our third segment, which goes into our amazing topic. So stay tuned.
The community difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with Certainty Home Lending. Close with certainty. Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. One pay on with JP Direct Health. Affordable health insurance solutions as proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Vanessa Cole, owner of The Way Leadership. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays. The Power of Advertising. Janice Greenlee with Green Root Capital. Scott Williams with Fire and Water Restoration Plus. Andrea Kincannon with the Kincannon Agency. Jackie Tobar with Proven National Title, Give Me one and I'll earn the rest. The community difference Wylie, together, we can make the difference. And now, back to the show.
Welcome back. We had so much fun during the What's Up Wylie segment that we continued it into our private chat that we're having. And if anybody was wondering, Diane's a size 9. Okay, that's important. Too small for my foot, but I am definitely happy that maybe I can squeeze my feet into those. But more than 20 pair of boots is amazing. Good job, Diane. We are now going to talk about our monthly topic, which is cause-based collaboration, collaborative marketing for innovative branding. And this is where we get to really dive into our guests and how they help the community and what they do with the partners that they have. And Vanessa, I know that you're itching to speak about this because, you know, you and I have been on 3 podcasts together about this same topic, and we just love learning so many different things about our guests that we bring on. So I'm going to let you kind of lead the way here.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Jackie. So Kimberly is my first guest. And, you know, I also have Tina and I know that Diane also, they all bring a wealth of knowledge and experience on this topic. So I'm like, I don't know where to get started at, but let's start with Kimberly. Kimberly is the development director for the White Rock Center of Hope, and her and I have chatted a little bit about what's going on with White Rock Center of Hope and the partnerships that she has. So, Kimberly, I really want you, if you could kind of dive in a little bit and give me some information about the North Texas Food Bank and how that works for you, that partnership.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vanessa. We have at the White Rock Center of Hope, we have several different programs, and our largest one is food distribution. As a member agency with the North Texas Food Bank, we have been able to get some grants for new refrigerators and freezers, so we could dismiss what I called garage row. Those are all the donated ones that people got a new one in their house. The house one went in the garage, and now we get the older one, and they are energy suckers. So we applied for a grant, and the North Texas Food Bank did grant that for new produce coolers, new refrigerator, merchandising. Those are the glass front refrigerator and freezers, and new shelves. So it is sharp over here now. We are today is Thursday, and on Thursdays we have the client choice. So what that means is that the neighbors get to take the shopping cart and head on through the pantry. Now, the way that we have so much opportunity in the pantry is through our retail partners. So NTFB, North Texas Food Bank, has partnered with us to be able to pick up at our local Albertsons 5 days a week. We go to our local Kroger 3 times a week. We go to one of the Targets twice a week. We have a Sam's Walmart combo. And then some of the smaller ones like Natural Grocers and sorry, I've lost track of that. And then Hope Supply is where we get our hygiene products.
So I really like hearing that you've got all of these different partners where you can get your food for the food bank. And I actually have, you and I talked about even just the local collaborations and partnerships that you have with the communities and so forth. So even that has been a great impact for what you all are doing at the White Rock Center of Hope. I heard you mention about the neighbors themselves, the local neighbors. And one of the things you said was you like the fact that neighbors are helping neighbors. Tell me why that's so near and dear to you.
It is. We serve over 6,000 people every year. And then with multiple touches, that takes a lot of energy and a lot of power. People power. So
people power.
That's right. So we have the neighbors that are interested and available to volunteer come, and they help other neighbors who are needing assistance. So that could be helping them shop in the clothing closet. It could be helping them shop in the food pantry. But we are 10 staff and over 800 volunteers. And that's the volunteer power is what makes it work. We couldn't do it without.
And I know that you have about over 30 local churches that you also partner with, and they do different fundraisers to help you out as well.
We do. We have a little over 30 partners in the faith community, and they do everything from have clothing drives to a peanut butter church and a jelly church and macaroni and cheese church, so that we're always getting some kind of new product in.
I love it.
And have a variety to offer the community.
I love it.
Beautiful.
And then you, Jackie, if it's okay, can I ask Tina a couple of questions about her partnership? Because I know that Tina, being the CEO of the Wylie Area Chamber of Commerce, there's a lot of partnership that you do with the small businesses and all of the other organizations within the city. Kind of tell us about how that works and what that looks like in the branding of it all.
Sure. I think what we do, and it's really the biggest responsibility of the chamber, is that we're that connecting entity.
Okay.
So not only do we have business members, but we also have a lot of our local nonprofit organizations are members. So for our nonprofit members, what we always talk to them about is that we can help promote your activities, your needs, just everything that you're doing. We can help provide that information and promote your entity to, I think, what a lot of times is a new audience. One of the big ways is we have a newsletter every week. And so and I've been challenging our local food pantries to please send me what your need is every week. Keep us informed. Now, I know that that's one more thing that they have to do, but that's a really important, really thing that we can do and job that we have. And it really uses their membership to the best of their need. And but it's the same way with any nonprofit organization. That's even, our churches. And that's really the purpose that we serve, is how do we connect, or if they have a service or the nonprofits need something, well, then let's try to connect them. And then on the business side, what we try to do is to connect them with the nonprofits that really recognize their donors. And I'll say thank you. Just those two words, sometimes they seem so simple, but sometimes they're not said enough. And so we really try to provide those ways that the businesses can get involved, like the basket that Jackie did for the gala that she mentioned. So, we try to promote that gala so that businesses like Jackie's can look for ways to go ahead and interact with the nonprofits. They don't have to go looking for them. We're that connection. And that's the biggest
I love
thing.
that. I love that. That kind of talks about that cross partnership for a greater reach, right? Yeah. So as she partnerships with that, then her business is exposed and gets more interaction with others. So thank you for that. I appreciate you sharing that.
And something else, different viewpoints. So
something else Tina does every Wednesday morning is we have the Wylie area chamber. We call it the Connection now, but it used to be called the Business Card Exchange. And it's at the Smith Public Library at 8 a.m. every Wednesday morning from 8 to 9. And you get to meet other Wylie businesses or Wylie area businesses or not. Sometimes they come from far and wide. And other nonprofits in there. So you actually get to hear their little bit of like 30 to 45-second commercial and understand what their need is. And sometimes that's where Tina or Marianne in the chamber, like that's where they find out what the need is so that they can promote that information. Because before that moment, nobody knows what the need is except, because we don't want to all take boxes of cereal and then they've got too many cereal and now they don't have enough of something else. So
Right.
It's easy, Jackie, it's easy to team up and partner up and collaborate with any nonprofit that has any kind of event. It could be a pancake breakfast. It could be a golf tournament. It could be a gala, depending on where you're from.
Gala,
Gala, tomata, whatever that is. But it's so easy for every local business to get involved in that. Just donate a basket like Jackie talked about.
Yeah,
if you don't have products, well, you have a service. So donate a service. And, I just want to, since this is my area, and this is my true love of giving back and paying it forward and understanding what cause-based marketing is. It's like, we've been doing cause-based marketing a long time in this world because God gives us a giving heart and we're always searching for ways to give back, but we just didn't label it, right? So one of the definitions out there of cause-based marketing is a partnership between a for-profit and a nonprofit business, and just putting those ideas together. When you support a local cause, it's really going to differentiate your brand in the community. It's going to give you so much brand loyalty from local buyers. And I will share even one of the studies. There's a lot of market studies out there, Nielsen, Deloitte. 64%. This is really high and it surprised me. But 64% of consumers are more likely to trust your brand if they know that you're backing a social cause. That to me is just huge. And I will tell you, this is and engaging people. Deloitte study found that 70% of employees believe it's important for their employer to support a cause.
That's good.
And so if you're looking to employ people, like you said, the title company is looking to fill a position. Well, there are a lot of employees out there, people out there looking for a job, and they're going to be very picky about who they go to work for these days because they want to leave some kind of impact in this world. And, corporations are looking always, they've got huge they have huge budgets to give back. Well, they're always looking to team up. They're always looking to team up to support a local cause. And it just goes on and on and on. And corporations bring with them what? A huge army of volunteers.
Yeah.
And, speaking of that, on piggybacking off of that, Diane, I know that Juan, and I don't know if he wants to speak of it exactly, but he just got done with a cause-based marketing event, and it wasn't even for him as like the health insurance guy. He did it out of the love and support of him and his wife, Allison. Like they just went and, you know what, Juan, you talk about it.
Yeah, so
I'm going to tell your whole story.
Yeah, so it could be very long, but I'll make it short. So my wife and I joined. So within our church, there is a abused foster kid camp that our pastor has a ranch, and his ranch sponsors that. And what it is about giving these kids time of their lives. So cost-based marketing was for us giving ourselves our time, our bodies, as in exhaustion and heat and pain and sleeping in little beds that you're not used to, all that stuff, just for the pleasure of helping kids, giving these kids a summer that they'll never forget. And that goes a long way, whether it is cost-based marketing by business or cost-based marketing by just who you are, your integrity. Who you are as a person in the kingdom of God is who you are as a person in your business, if that's the way that you do it. So that was very special.
Thank you, Juan. Yeah. When Juan was telling me about it, and I was like, dude, this is our topic. It just makes me so happy when because one of the things that a lot of people don't know about the community difference is we are cause-based marketing. We are a bunch of people that are coming together, where a lot of y'all that are listening don't even really know what me, the host, does, or that Juan does, or that Vanessa does, because we're here for our guests. We're here to promote them. We want to make sure that they're being seen and being heard and being remembered. And the only way for that to happen is for us to be out here putting our platforms at work so that they can get the notoriety. And that is what this does. The community difference is that platform. And it reaches a lot of people. And I wish right now I had all the statistics, and Lyndon's going to be so mad at me for not having those ready, but it reaches a lot of people. It reaches like 8 billion people. I don't know, but it could. Who knows?
It reaches all of them.
Jackie, it's I'm so glad you brought that up, because there's so many nonprofits out there. And Kimberly could probably tell you how many. The last time I counted, there were over 35,000 nonprofits just in the DFW area. Right. But so I get to team up with all of those people, and I get calls all the time. And the stories that I hear are so heartwarming. One is human trafficking, abuse. Mm-hmm. One that I get to work with is bullying. It's all about bullying, and it's not just children being bullied in this crazy world. It's about adults being bullied, grandparents raising their grandchildren, scholarships for people that don't have an academic record and they still want to go to school. And the last one that I love that I'm just starting to work with is grandbabies. So babies for patients that have dementia or Alzheimer's, and what that does for them to calm them. And, it's just, to me, it's just telling these stories. So, we go into, well, how do you measure if you're having an impact? So if you're a company and you're backing a charity or a nonprofit or a social cause, how do you actually measure what is happening? Are you really having an impact? And I will tell you that my testimonial is when I worked for a wealthy family, and every year they budgeted to give away a lot of money to local charities. And I got the honor to cut those checks to those nonprofits in the area. Then I got the honor to hand deliver those checks to those nonprofits. And I'm telling you, the gift that I got was way larger than the gift they got, in my humble opinion. When I walked in the door and they weren't expecting me, and I asked to speak to the executive director that I had a gift to deliver, and I mean the tears in the room. It's just to be involved in cause-based marketing and to make a difference, to be a difference in the community is just everything.
Yeah, I love it. I completely agree with that. Thank you for that, because that was a great testimonial, Diane. And Vanessa, did you want to talk about Best Buddies really quickly? One of our newest sponsors is Best Buddies.
Actually, Jackie, it's going to take me a minute to gather all the information there. Unfortunately, I didn't have the information for Best Buddies right now.
Oh, wait, let me give a quick synopsis. They're a national nonprofit And Best Buddies gives people with the special abilities a chance to make friends, speak up, be heard, and advocate for themselves and others within their community. So not only are they doing the nonprofit thing of, teaching and growing and helping, but they're also teaching and growing and helping these kids to be more advocates, to basically keep it going. And I think that is a huge plus, a great program, and an amazing opportunity. And they are now one of our sponsors for the Community Difference, which just goes to show that our show needs you guys. Like, this is what it's all about, is getting that reach.
Yeah. And I'm going to piggyback a little bit on that. And when it comes to the kids, the camp that I did was Lonesome Dove Ranch, and you can do that online, just lonesomedoveranch.com. And it's all about these kids that have been through the system or are in the system, either it could be both, from 6 to 12 years old. And it's about showing them that there is more out there than the abuse they've been through. So if anybody is ever interested on looking into that through the kingdom of God, reach out to me. I'll walk you through. I'll connect you. I'll get you to it. There's training involved, and there's once a year. But it is amazing to see how we as people can connect one to another to make things better.
Awesome.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I really like what you're saying. And
we're going to take a quick break.
Actually,
Vanessa, we want to hear what you have to say right after this break.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
Frisco Fighters prepare to reach new heights at Comerica Center this spring. From competitive matchups to exciting theme nights, you won't want to miss a second of the action. Join us and experience high-scoring, hard-hitting indoor football that's fun for the whole family to enjoy. Visit FriscoFighters.com for game highlights, tickets, or to reserve your spot at the Tarmac Tailgate Party.
Everyone deserves access to affordable health insurance, but with traditional insurance, costs can be high and getting coverage can be complicated. JP Direct Health is a simpler, more affordable way to get the health coverage you need. With plans for individuals, families, and small businesses, you can save money on monthly premiums without the need for physicals. At jpdirecthealth.com, we specialize in customizing coverage to fit almost every budget with affordable PPO plans and many other benefits. With over 100 5-star Google reviews, JP Direct Health is a trusted resource making health insurance affordable and accessible for everyone year-round. Affordable health insurance solutions are a proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Visit jpdirecthealth.com today and see how much you can save.
I'm always here to help. Thank you.
Enjoy DFW's most fun, affordable night out and catch the Rough Riders, the AA affiliate of the Rangers, at Beautiful Riders Field in Frisco. The Riders are back home from June 11th through the 16th against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Enjoy fireworks from the field and NASCAR night presented by the Texas Motor Speedway on June 14th, Mutt Cuts night, a tribute to Dumb and Dumber, on June 15th, and Father's Day and Dallas Black Giants Day on June 16th. Get your tickets at ridersbaseball.com. The Frisco Rough Riders, the future stars of your Texas Rangers.
Are you or someone you know pregnant or planning to conceive? Caitlin Smith is both a certified childbirth doula and instructor offering childbirth classes to couples wanting an unmedicated, physiological birth outside of the hospital setting. Caitlin has served the local community since 2021 and specializes in working closely with midwives, all while best supporting a mother's physical body, her partner, and the birth environment. You can contact Caitlin through Instagram at thismamadoula or email her at caitlinsmithdoula@gmail.com to learn more about childbirth classes or her doula services.
Are you looking to buy a home? The process can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. With the help of a qualified loan officer like Paul Fisher, you can get the financing you need and get into your dream home. Paul Fisher, a direct local lender with Certainty Home Lending, has many years of experience helping people buy homes. He's knowledgeable, experienced, and he'll work with you to find the best loan for your needs. Contact Paul Fisher today to get started on your home buying journey. He'll help you every step of the way, so you can relax and focus on finding your dream home. Visit www.loansbyfisher.com or call 817-308-7361 to schedule a consultation with Paul. MLS number 2018111.
Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Looks like Vanessa, are you there? All right, when Vanessa gets back, we'll get her involved. So we wanted to kind of touch on our amazing sponsors that you just got to see. We are sponsored by the Frisco Fighters, and they are in the playoffs. They are an arena football team here locally in Frisco, actually. And we definitely have some tickets if you guys are interested. If you don't know what arena football is, you've got to go see it. Lyndon says that it's described as football meets hockey. So if you're interested, yeah, if you're interested, hit one of us up and we will definitely get some information to you. Then we also have the Frisco Rough Riders. They are one of our sponsors as well. We are super thrilled to have them. And they are a baseball team here, the AA affiliate of the Texas Rangers here locally in Frisco at a beautiful complex over there. So definitely need to go out and see them. We've got free tickets for you there. And then the Mesquite Championship Rodeo. It's also one of our sponsors. So we want to see you guys at the games and the events. So just let us know and we'll hook you up. Vanessa, did you have something to tell us?
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So much for technology, right? We love it. It's a love-hate relationship with technology. So I really wanted to give Kimberly a little time to talk about the partnerships that she has with Frost Bank, Dallas College, and YMCA, and why those make a difference to the community of, around the White Rock Center of Hope area.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So right now, even Frost Bank is here in the empowerment classroom. Today, they are doing a basic budgeting workshop. Some weeks it's about building your credit. Some weeks it could be about managing your debt and how to go about getting ready to buy a house. And then the other things that we have going on in the empowerment classroom is that the Y comes and they do a couple of things. One is a blood pressure clinic. So that's helping our neighbors realize where they're at, where they need to go, and maybe get a little coaching on diet and exercise. Then they also come and do a nutrition class, and that helps people figure out what to do with. Sometimes they get products from the food bank or the food pantry, and they're not sure what it is or how to cook it. So we've had that with Brussels sprouts. We've had it with parsnips. We've had some very interesting things that come in, and I've learned a lot even about, I wouldn't have thought I would ever eat a Brussels sprout, for example. But they taught us how to.
I love it.
And
I love it. You know, the whole purpose of it all is to move them to self-sufficiency, right? So that they don't have to continue to depend on the White Rock Center of Hope for support, but they can move to a place where they can do it on their own, whether or not they're knowing how to manage their bank accounts now, right? With the Dallas College, you also are doing that, and that helps them get the GED. That helps them get a better paying job, increases their income so that they can afford that type of living. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, let's find out, Kimberly, how did you get involved?
In nonprofit fundraising?
Yeah, in a minute or less.
In a minute or less.
Yeah.
Totally by accident.
Okay. That's the best kind of jobs.
Pardon?
I said that's the best kind of jobs, when you're not expecting it, when it finds you.
Yes. I took my theater background into special events management, which rolled into other kinds of fundraising. And then I found my place in basic needs.
Amazing.
Well,
you are thriving over there. And I am definitely, I never get to White Rock Lake as much as I used to because I live and work in Wylie now. But I love that area. So I will definitely come and check that out for sure.
Do come.
Yes.
We have a thrift store too.
Well, okay. Tina, I want to hear about your start. How did you get into being the boss? I've been with you for almost a year now, and I still don't know your story.
Let's see. What did Kimberly say? By accident?
I'm so happy that the chamber is here. I got to tell you that chamber relationships have been my bread and butter. So,
I speak of that very highly as well. I'm going to take a quick 20-second segue here on that. Anybody that complains about their chamber, I always am like, you must not be with the right chamber. Like, our chamber is not like that. What are you talking about? I'm like, just come join our chamber. Like, because our chamber is totally different. And of course I like to say because I'm there, but also because like Tina and her team is there. Like they literally let the businesses run it. They're just there to facilitate all the pieces and to keep everybody, they're like the host. And they make sure that the businesses know that we want the chamber there and the chamber wants us there. And so that's really nice to have that. But Tina, you were at Saxe for a long time. That was where you were right before you came back to Wylie. And like, what is your story there?
Well, believe it or not, my professional background started with working on computers. I worked for a little company called Eckerd Drugs, if some of you remember.
I know Eckerd.
Yeah, that's where I started. And I grew up in Florida, and then went to work for Eckerd, and they were creating a new department to build from component up to build the computers that were going to go into the stores. They were going to start putting computers in the stores. And so there was 2 of us girls, and we put them all together, and then they needed help installing them. And so I got to come out to a place called Dallas, Texas. And I had told my dad when I was 10 that I would live in Dallas, Texas someday. And took a few years, but I completed that goal. And then actually Eckerd's outsourced us to IBM. So then I became an IBM employee, and from there actually started working on different accounts and all different kinds of machines. You talk about certifications, had to get certified in several of those machines. And then I went into, still with IBM, I did a stint as a auditor, but it wasn't numbering audit, it was processes. And so I audited processes, and we got them all into auditing, and then I was laid off. Everything was good, so it was like, okay.
You're like, oh, now that I've got it all figured out, you're going to let go of me. Okay.
So it was like, okay, well, I guess I did the job really well. And just so happened that the guy that sat next to me, and I knew his brother was a State Farm agent, and he was on the board for the Saxe Chamber of Commerce. And they were hiring their first exec. And I was like,
that was you.
Yeah. And so that ended up being me. I was there for nearly 8 years, and took a little time off. And then I was interim for Rowlett, and then came to Wylie actually first as an office manager, and did that for 4 or 5 years, and then had the opportunity to go to Murphy and the city of Murphy, and worked in planning and zoning and economic development. Wow. And I'm just a chamber chick at heart, and there was an opening back in Wylie, and so I got to come back to Wylie. So
I love the
that's a really long story.
We're
just so you know, Tina, you played a huge role in me joining the chamber.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Sometimes, and I do think sometimes people have had a bad experience maybe at another chamber, and they carry that experience with them. And I think kind of summing up what Jackie said is, if you've seen one chamber, you've seen one chamber. And, it's not, because it's all about personalities and where you feel comfortable to build your business. Yes. That's what I tell anybody. Anyone that comes in and is concerned about their membership, I always encourage them to go visit another chamber. Don't just take it for granted that we're the fit, because actually in the end, if we are the fit, then we reap the benefits that they've already been somewhere else and that they chose us. And and that's what I want people that have chosen us. and that want to be here, because we want your business to thrive. That's our goal, is to make sure that your business is thriving, because again, we want you to stay with us. We want you to be a part of everything that we do. And like Jackie said, I really have a great staff. That'll be a story for another time. But I have a great staff. So I'm very fortunate. And I have to say, Juan is one of our board of directors. And I also work for a tremendous board. And we have a really great board of directors that are eager to make changes and to kind of, I call this year as kind of our blow up year. So we're just gonna anything we
blow it up.
Do it. That's
if I can say shit, I'm gonna say it, and we're gonna blow shit up.
There you go. You can say that.
Diane, tell us about how you got into nonprofit fundraising. Like, did you just grow up going, I'm gonna start fundraising for a bunch of people, and you just did it for your whole life?
Pretty much. I'll be the oddball out here, but I didn't know it. So my dad, we were in church all the time. My dad and I were probably in church probably more than we were at home, and just giving and volunteering at the church level. Our church was about a block away from our house, so it was pretty easy to navigate. And he taught me how to give back and pay it forward. Gosh, I guess I was probably about this tall. And so I had it in my soul. I had it in my gut, and it was just a burning passion. And so, fast forward, when I became an adult, actually, I never really wanted to grow up and become an adult because it didn't look like much fun to me. But when I was forced into it, I was able to sit on boards, make a difference for the Collin County Cancer Board here. I sat on that board. I sat on a couple of other different boards to really make a difference in the community and share how people, just regular Joe Schmo citizens, could make a difference in the community. And, I didn't do it as a job until about and I don't call it a job, I call it a lifestyle. I didn't really start doing this full time until about 2 years ago. And I was working for a wellness company, and I was teaching people how to live a healthy lifestyle. And we actually had an arm of that company that had a nonprofit giving program. And so I was connecting nonprofits to that program. And it really made a huge difference for a couple of these nonprofits, because they started getting monthly checks. And I was like, whoa, you mean we don't have to sit and wait for a donor check to come in the mail? This is crazy. And so I was able to see that make a difference to one specific local nonprofit. And then, I was just kind of burnt out. I was just kind of burnt out on representing wellness products, because I felt like it was too transactional for me, and it just didn't fit who I was and what my core values were. And it wasn't making me happy. It wasn't giving me joy in my life. And so I decided, I was sitting here one day in my office talking to God, and I said, what is it that you want me to do? I need to feel more fulfilled. I need to fill my heart. I need my heart cup to be running over. And he says, well, you are a slow learner. And, I have been a slow learner my whole life.
I've sent you all the signs.
He finally hit me up against the head with a 2x4. And he said, you were doing it in a small way with that wellness company. Why don't you do it full time? And I went, oh, wow, I could have had a V8.
I love it.
So that's how I became entrenched in it full time.
That's amazing.
I love it. Well, I hope that everybody has learned a little bit more about everybody on here, and it definitely keeps us all wanting to know more of each one of y'all. And that's what it's all about, is teasing you guys so that you'll want to meet these people, reach out to them. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we get to have some fun with the guests. Be right back.
Thank you for watching today's show.
The Community Difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with
At the Community Difference Business Development Alliance, powered by the Difference Media LLC,
Our mission is to empower small business owners by transcending acceptable behaviors and outcomes into exceptional realms. We foster a culture of self-awareness, accountability, and proactive engagement, guiding individuals to recognize and overcome indifference towards transformative actions, habits, behaviors, and processes driving meaningful change. Through strategic networking, impactful content creation, and innovative top-of-mind strategies, we cultivate brand relevance and differentiation, enabling our partners and the difference community to stand out in crowded markets. With a focus on building authentic connections, amplifying brand presence, and driving sustainable growth, we equip entrepreneurs with the tools and mindset to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship with confidence, innovation, and resilience. Together, we aim to be the catalyst for difference makers, propelling them towards their highest potential and leaving a lasting impact on their businesses and communities. That's where our community podcasts come in. These podcasts lie directly at the intersection of innovative business development and community involvement, helping to bridge the gap between small business obscurity often seen in our communities. The community-based podcasts called the Community Difference Series are an integral part of integrating all facets of modern business development into a package of great content, positive impact branding, and top-of-mind presence, thus fulfilling the greater mission we set forth. When we set out to be difference makers, we can learn to make a difference and find the success and impact innately desired by all business owners and entrepreneurs. We are difference makers.
And now,
are you ready?
Rapid fire.
I still think Lyndon should change that to my voice, going rapid fire. This is our favorite segment, well, mine, because I get to quiz everybody on the just some random questions, just to basically get you guys out of your element of being so business related and make you more of a person. So we're going to start with true false, and we bring Lyndon in to help us with this piece. Not only is he going to get to answer, but if you take too long, you get the buzzer.
Oh, no.
We get the buzzer?
Let me get to it. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. True or false? Have you ever accidentally walked into a glass door? Diane?
No way.
Kimberly?
False.
Vanessa?
Absolutely.
I was expecting you to say no. Juan?
No, ma'am.
Tina?
I probably have. I can't. I really don't think I can say no.
Lyndon?
Short answer is yes. Long answer is a college story, so I won't get into that.
Oh, we need to know that college story. Mine is yes, but it wasn't a glass door. It was a screen door. Have you ever tried to hold a conversation with someone who was actually talking on Bluetooth? True or false? Diane?
Yes, true.
Tina?
Yes.
Juan?
Absolutely.
Vanessa?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Lyndon?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a yes also. Yes is all the way around. It's so easy to do that. This one was super fun when we did this on the Rockwall show last week, and it's what's your most used emoji? Vanessa?
Smile.
Smile. Juan?
Smile and laughing, yeah.
Tina?
Probably a heart.
What color?
Red.
Diane?
Prayer hands.
Oh. Kimberly?
Nice. I use them all. I think the heart that's an exclamation point is one of my favorites.
Okay. Lyndon?
Nice.
Probably a heart.
Okay.
What color?
Mine's a purple heart.
Mine too.
Why purple?
And, would you rather have a pep? Oh, wait, I don't like that one. Would you rather have to communicate through interpretive dance or have to wear squeaky shoes wherever you go? One or the other. You don't get to choose like, oh, neither. Like, you want interpretive dance or squeaky shoes? Diane?
Squeaky shoes all the way.
Kimberly?
I think I would dance.
Vanessa?
I know I would dance.
Juan?
Squeaky shoes.
Tina?
Squeaky shoes.
Lyndon?
Interpretive dance.
I don't know that it would surprise anybody on here or watching, but I would definitely choose the dancing as well. Vanessa and I are already do that. Let's see here. What is your favorite pizza topping? Vanessa?
Pepperoni.
Juan?
Bacon.
Clip that out. I want that sound. I want that sound bite.
I will get that.
Tina?
I know this is going to be controversial.
Pineapple.
I like pineapple.
Mine too. That's mine too.
Oh,
Kimberly?
You asked what it was, and I'm telling the truth. So it's got to be pineapple.
I like garlic, minced garlic, and tomatoes.
Okay.
Fresh tomatoes.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Not on pizza day.
oh, that's great.
Diane?
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have to say feta or goat cheese.
Ooh, nice.
Oh. Gee, that's
You're a
very
little
distinguished.
fancy
You're
there.
a wine drinker. You can tell you drink wine.
Hey,
Oh,
no.
Diane, we need to hang out.
Lyndon?
Meat.
Mate. Do that sound bite too. Bacon and mates. And mine's pineapple, as I mentioned. We are wrapping up right this second. Let's see. Have you ever sent a text complaining about someone to a wrong person, to the actual person you were complaining about? True or false? Diane?
Oh, that was the worst thing I've ever done.
Kimberly?
I felt guilty. I felt God laid such a guilt thing on me, on my heart. I thought I was going to be traumatized for life. It was horrible.
Yep. Vanessa?
No.
Juan?
No, I'm very intentional on my text.
This is a good one.
Tina?
No, I don't think I could get over it.
Lyndon?
Yes, I have. Funny story,
Kimberly,
though. It was an ex-wife.
Oh my gosh. I've received one, but I've never sent one.
Yes. I have
Kimberly, did you say you did not?
I have not. I have gotten this close to send and went, oh! And delete.
Everything went inside.
Yeah.
I have not either. I always send mean texts to the right people.
Hey, I have to say now, to defend myself, I was defending the other person in the text string, saying, why in the world is she treating you like this? And she was saying, yeah, it was horrific though. It was awful. It was the worst thing I've ever done.
Well,
seriously.
we appreciate everybody being here today, all of our guests, all of our co-hosts, me, I'm the host, Lyndon producing the Community Difference podcast, radio, putting all this on, all the sponsors. And we really appreciate all of the listeners and watchers out there. We will be back next Thursday. So stay tuned. Actually, Tuesday because of the holiday, and then we'll replay it on Thursday. So we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching today's show.
The Community Difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with Certainty Home Lending, Close with Certainty, Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. One Pay-On with JP Direct Health. Affordable Health Insurance Solutions is proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Vanessa Cole, owner of The Way Leadership. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays. The Power of Advertising. Janice Greenlee with Green Root Capital. Scott Williams with Fire and Water Restoration Plus. Andrea Kincannon with the Kincannon Agency. Jackie Tobar with proven national title, Give Me One and I'll Earn the Rest. The Community Difference Wylie, together, we can make the difference.